It takes less time for me to scroll and get it out of my mind than to actively clicking to someone's profile to unfollow.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that you do that.
No, I've been doing that for quite a while. Even if it's not a girl, even if it's like a dude that I know from back home and his content fucking annoys me, I'll unfollow. Or
So weird, you don't just mute?
Hi, welcome back to another episode.
Welcome.
Of Men Know Nothing. And we are back with our second installment. Mr. Oakley, how you doing?
Of
Story time.
Trying to get
with
my
Men Know Nothing.
Phone to work with all my stories.
Dan is prepared.
Yeah.
Going through his all the stuff that he's found.
So what's some of the stories you found for us today then?
Can we at least do the intro?
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, I've completely lost it. Oh, my God.
Straight in.
Fuck, straight in. Bareback, raw and uncut. So.
Carry on. So welcome back to another episode. As always, thank you very much for checking in and listening. If you want to find us, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Shut up. Thank you. Like, comment, share, and all that bloody good stuff. Dan giving the ad libs in the background, whispering in. How you doing?
Really good, man.
Yeah.
Really. I'm loving all this equipment.
We've got some new lights in. You might notice that we are a lot
brighter,
a lot more lit.
Yeah, this is really nice, man.
And there's no frame behind us either with the basketballs because it was reflecting off the picture, so we decided to remove.
And also, tax write-off doesn't mean that you get it all for free. So for anyone that doesn't know that, now you do know that.
Yeah, Dad's learned something new today. He thought you get all the money back you spend when you have a business, but you don't.
Yeah, well, because I got my phone and I was going to claim it, but I wouldn't get the whole thing. Oh, mate, it's just fucking...
You wouldn't get money back. You just have to pay less tax.
Ridiculous. I just thought I'd get the money back into my account.
Yeah, that'd be very, very good of the government.
I was like, this is so good.
The government would be so good.
I was like, this is so good.
If you've just bought loads of shit and then be like, yep, here's $500,000 worth of stuff you bought. Yeah. Take it back.
So funny. I'm like 31. I've got no idea how tax write-off works.
You need to sort that out. Because you use an accountant, don't you? You do.
Yeah,
you
do
it yourself.
No.
You'd be in jail by now if you had to do it on your own.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I wouldn't do it myself.
Well, we are back with another episode, and we're doing our second installment of Story Time. And in the Story Time, we're going to be reading out stories, situations, and scenarios that we've encountered. And we're just going to react to them and also have a little open dialogue about what we'd potentially do in these situations, whether we agree with the person who has written the story in or disagree. So shall I start off with the first one?
Yeah, mate. Let's go.
Okay. I just found out my fiance has been actively following random women on Instagram that he doesn't know. They aren't famous people, just ordinary women from our hometown. Do I bring this up to him? He thinks that I don't have Instagram. However, I recently created an account to browse cooking videos and recipes. Out of curiosity, I searched for my fiance's account and found it. I kept checking it every other day to look at his photos, and I noticed his following kept going up. When I checked, I found out that he is actively following random women from our small hometown that he doesn't know personally. None of them follow him back, and also none of them are famous people or IG models. Just ordinary women in their early 20s posting about their daily lives. All of them are quite attractive. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I can't help but find this icky. Do I bring this up to him?
Oh, I mean...
Yo.
Oh, his IG count is going up.
The followers.
I wonder how old he is as well. Like, is he like in his is he in his mid-40s?
She's made a point of saying they're in their early 20s.
Yeah, so he must be...
I would say late 20s or up. Like I'd say they're in their 30s.
I mean, are you doing the deed for him? Do you know what I'm saying? Are you giving him the biz at home? Is he satisfied? But yeah, to be catching your man with his IG following, just random girls as well, just random. It's like he's laying the seed just in case. Do you know what I mean? He just wants.
But they're not following back though.
No, but he's laying the seed for now. He wants to know the landscape of his town and where he is, just in case things do go tits up. He's like, hey, I've been following you for a while.
Do you think that's okay?
Nah, no, that's a bit weird.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't personally do that. Because if I was doing that, it would be for like, there's no like, there's no like, what's the word? I've completely lost it.
Ill intentions?
Yeah, there's no like, what's the reason for doing? You're not gonna have to cut that mumble, but what's the reason that he's doing that? Do you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, do you know they've got some really cool art that they post on their Instagram. It's not harmless. You're not doing it for like a harmless
100%,
intent.
100%.
There is an intention behind it.
Definitely.
Maybe you like their content. They're posting bikini pics maybe, and you're like, oh, they look really fit.
Yeah.
Or maybe you are not interested in your missus and you want to look elsewhere. Or C, they're posting really interesting modern art that you really enjoy watching. Now, look, it could be any one of those,
A dart at C.
It's probably not C, It's probably not C.
No.
So, that's... Oh, and imagine, like, having that conversation as well. Like, imagine, like, your partner saying to you, hey... So I'm on the IG account and noticing that you're following all these randomers.
Yeah.
What do you even say at that point? Surely you've just got to start gaslighting them. You've got to get
So-
out of that
shut up.
situation. You've just got to be like, stop being so crazy.
Yeah, why are you following me?
Yeah,
why
stop
are you
being so...
stalking
Why'd
my
you
Instagram?
always do this to me? It's like you never trust me.
No, I find that, that's a bit odd. I mean, when I was younger, like, I followed loads of random girls, but they were all, like, IG famous or celebrities. Like
At least
fit
it's on IG. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and it was, like, fit celebrities.
Yeah.
But, like, I find that so odd when dudes are just following random girls who aren't famous. They may have, like, 8,000 followers or something, but you're following them because there are some guys who on my Instagram, whenever I click on an Instagram page of like a good looking girl, they're always following them, always. And I'm like, what are you doing with your life to be following all these chicks?
I know
And
exactly
and they
who
don't-
you're talking about.
Oh, you don't know who this person
Oh,
is.
okay.
I'm thinking of someone else.
Oh, okay.
Who are you thinking of? Don't say it.
I can't
Actually
say.
it and then I'll beep it out.
Trash.
Yeah. I'll make sure I beat that out. With 9 minutes.
every single time.
It's so interesting. But yeah, you made a good point. Like, why is he feeling the need to follow these girls who are in his hometown, like his wife said, in their early 20s? Like, there must be kind of some ulterior motive. And if I was her, I'd probably say something.
For sure.
Fair. Even when I'm scrolling down my Instagram, even today, like not today, but in this present day, and I see a girl, I was like, fuck, I followed her years ago. I don't follow her.
Oh, really? Do you actively unfollow people?
If I see them and I
fair.
realize actually I don't care what you're doing, even if it's not like, it could be a famous person or just like a random girl that I maybe used to chat to 4 or 5 years ago.
That's interesting. You go and actively unfollow.
No,
It's
I don't search for them. As if they come up, if they come up my feed, I'll go in and just like, oh, don't care anymore. I'll just unfollow.
But I'm saying for you to actively unfollow, that takes more effort than scrolling past. So you must be quite conscious of the content that you're soaking in every single day.
Yeah.
Because no one would really do that. Like,
Yeah.
I would just keep scrolling. Like, it's, you know, it takes less time for me to scroll and get it out of my mind than to actively clicking to someone's profile to unfollow.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that you do that.
No, I've been doing that for quite a while. Even if it's not a girl, even if it's like a dude that I know from back home and his content fucking annoys me, I'll unfollow. Or
So weird, you don't just mute?
no, why would I mute?
I don't know. I'm just putting this on silent.
I'll just unfollow. Or if it's a celebrity who I don't care about, I'll just
fair.
unfollow. Because maybe I would have cared what they were doing back in 2011 when I was in uni. But
I usually mute because I'm like, let's say it's someone that I do know, but maybe I don't want to see the kind of content just for whatever reason.
yeah,
I'd mute it because I'm like, well, if they ever see, not that they would, if they ever see that I don't follow them anymore or stuff like that, it's like, why did you go to why did you like take the action to unfollow?
Yeah.
You must feel something towards that person. And it's almost like I don't really need, like, it's almost like I don't really want to have that kind of conversation.
Like I've muted people before.
Yeah. I feel because muting's more harmless.
Yeah, I've muted people before because, like what you said, I didn't want them to then see that I've unfollowed them.
Yeah.
But these are people I'm unfollowing that I just don't care about.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, oh.
So
God.
these like, do you have anyone that you know now that you've unfollowed? The people that you have unfollowed, are they friends? Like, would they be people you speak to or no?
No,
you don't speak
these
to them in any
these have
kind
been
of
people who I
circles.
probably would have slept with. Slept with as well, though. But also friends back home
So
who...
you've unfollowed like 325 people. That's a fucking hell of a lot of people.
Very specific.
Yeah. There's a
Not
lot.
true.
There's a lot of people.
But yeah, I've just unfollowed. Or then, for example, if I was to break up with an ex, or there's times I have broken up with exes, I've never really unfollowed an ex. I've always just muted them.
I mute them as well,
and then
yeah.
just let them unfollow
Yeah,
or
that's
block
fair.
and make that decision. Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
What do you think about liking random girls' photos?
I don't do it. Something like I'm not the.
While in a relationship, obviously.
Yeah, I'm not obviously the authority on this, but I don't do it. I think it's not cheating. It definitely isn't cheating, but it's almost like why it would almost be like it would be better not to do it.
Yeah.
Like, what is the point you did do it? What do you get out of liking
what's
someone's
your benefit
content?
of liking someone's content?
What's the benefit of liking that content? So I do think it's probably inappropriate for you to be liking bikini pics on Instagram when you're going through your FYP.
Yeah.
So no, I probably wouldn't do that. I wouldn't recommend it either.
My girlfriend from 2 years ago.
She still likes your content?
No. She's married now.
Oh, okay.
But that's besides the point. Obviously, I love Maya Jama very much.
Yeah.
I always would share her content.
Yeah.
When I was with this ex from way back, she hated it, so I had to stop sharing it.
Really?
Yeah. Because I'd been sharing.
Were you sharing her?
Just on her story? I'd been sharing Maya's content for a while, and then when I was with her, I was like, oh, like it's just celebrity. It's just Maya Jama.
Yeah.
And then one day I shared it, and she made like a very passive aggressive comment. I can't remember. I would need to look back, but she made a passive aggressive comment about it, and I'm like, fuck, okay, shit. I'm just gonna have to.
Fair.
Because in my head, I'm like, I thought it's not a big deal, because if my girlfriend was to share like a picture of fucking Michael B. Jordan or something, or Giveon or whatever, I don't think I care, because it's just like, it's a good-looking dude who's a celebrity. You're never going to date them or anything of the sort.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal in my head, but then when she was passive-aggressive about it, I was like, okay, it makes no difference to my life whether I share it or not, so I'm just not going to share it. And it would be the same thing as liking someone's bikini pictures. Like, it's not a big deal, but what benefit does it bring to your life by liking someone's random bikini photo or sharing a random photo if it's gonna like annoy your current partner?
At least you were just sharing Maya Jama and not some local hot girl in your local town.
I know.
You know?
That would be weird. that would be fucked. Yeah.
Just sharing all
just some random chick from Bondi.
Just a random girl. Like,
just some random chick that goes to Beach Fit. Just like, it's fine.
She's a PT. Like, come on.
I just love how she does her chest press.
That's so funny. I wouldn't do that.
But yeah, that guy following those random chicks, it's a no-go for me.
Nah.
It's a no-go for me.
So I was looking up some toxic things that you can say or have done in relationships.
Toxic things that have been said or done in relationships.
Or done. Some of this is really funny.
So just say that so we can clip it.
So I was trying to find out some toxic things that people have said or done in relationships, because I've done some toxic shit myself. So it's always good to know the people out there.
You're not on your own.
Fuck. Oh, even looking at this, I'm like, this is fucking savage.
Oh my god.
Ask someone to marry me who I had no intention of ever marrying, just so I could continue having sex with them. Yeah, I was a self-centered arsehole a long time ago. I'm different now.
No!
Bro, that's so mean. That's so mean. That's savage. That is savage.
That is like...
That's savagery.
That is narcissism. That is... I don't throw that word around, but that level of... I can't get my words out. So he proposed to
I don't know if it's a... I'm trying to figure out...
No, say it again?
It doesn't say he or she. Ask someone to marry me.
Probably
you'd assume it's the guy,
yeah.
Ask someone to marry me who I had no intention of ever marrying, just so I could continue having sex with them. Yeah, I was a self-centered arsehole a long time ago.
I appreciate the self-awareness.
Fucking hell. That's
fucked.
Fair play. That is pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Fair play.
Jesus Christ. Right, go.
That's horrible. That is just horrible.
I feel like that'll be the worst one you read.
I
hope. Or actually, I don't hope. I want some worse ones.
I purposefully drove into a ditch because he was being cold with me, and I knew he was driving down that road about 10 minutes behind me. So I wanted him to stop and help me. He did not stop.
What the fuck? Yo, let me just get in an accident here and hopefully he pulls over.
What a fucking dick. Like, how do you feel about yourself, huh? Come fucking help me out of this ditch. Bro, that is, like, you gotta be for someone to, like, crash a car. That's some needy shit right there. That is needy as fuck.
But to be fair, though,
Jesus Christ.
he didn't stop and help, so she wouldn't want to be with a man like that anyway.
I mean, maybe he didn't know it was her in the car.
Well, surely if you see a car
surely
in a
they could be leaving from dinner or something,
Yeah.
and she's taking the car and he's taking the car and stuff like that. And also, yeah, if you see a car in a ditch,
you're going to be like, oh, I should probably stop, especially if there's no one around it.
Fucking hell.
And you'd see the car and know it's hers, like if it's someone you're with.
Yeah, surely.
He's just like,
that's horrible.
It's none of my business.
Imagine that conversation when you get home. Like, you're just not going to help me out. I drove into a ditch, fucking 40-mile-an-hour road, loads of cars coming by. You weren't going to do anything.
That reminds me of one of my mates when we went to Bali. Me, Lee, Matt, and Luke. And he didn't do it on purpose, but he drove his moped into a ditch in Bali in Ubud. And me and Lee, was it me and Lee or me and Matt? It was either me and Lee or me and Matt had ridden off because we didn't realize, but. One of them, Luke, was then with Matt. No, Luke was at Lee, I think. And then we were like, where the hell are they? They finally come around, and apparently he drove his bike into a ditch, and then he had to, like, he was very much into the gym. And Lee said that Luke basically grabbed the bike and just deadlifted it out of the ditch and just said it. I'm like, that man loves the gym. He used a crash as a mean to get a rep in. I just imagine him seeing the bike just like, yep.
Oh, it'd be funny if he was like, I'll put it down and do 2 more reps. I'll just do 2 more.
The Indonesian locals will probably look at him like, what the hell
was
is
it like a proper
tourist?
was it like a moped or like a proper
like a moped, like
a Harley? Okay, so like a Harley or something like that.
No, Jesus.
Fucking hell. I was thinking, how strong is this lad?
Oh, funny. Right, go on.
We were in a bad place and heading towards breaking up. He had a bad habit of waking up on time for work. I usually would help him wake up, but towards the end I stopped him and he'd get late a few times. He ended up getting fired. Technically his fault, but I purposefully stopped helping him. I mean, that's not awful.
That's a him problem.
It is. It's not awful, but it's like, it's just scratching away day by day. That must be eating away.
She's just pulling back her effort.
She's just like, you know, that's a really easy way. What is it? It's like it's not so out there that it's so aggressive. It's very subtle.
It's very tactical.
It's tactical. It's subtle, man.
Yeah, very.
It's really subtle. Being like, imagine this, like you hear the alarm go off. This would be like more fucked, and you just turn it off before he hears it. That'd be very tactical.
I'm actually on that girl's team. I'm on her side with that.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it.
Yeah, why are you putting in the effort now?
It's very subtle, though.
I like it.
No arguing, none of this. You know, I'll just turn his alarm off. And just, you know, he'll be
pull
late.
back slightly.
He'll be late for work and he got fired.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, it's fucking savage.
Yeah, it's his problem.
This one's nice and short and sweet. I cheated on my ex with his best friend. That's just never a no. That's just a no-go. I mean, is there any situation where it would be okay to cheat on your ex with their best friend? Maybe if they did something really bad and you were just like in a place of, you know, I want to fuck them up. I want to fuck with their head.
Christ.
But man, that hopefully you wouldn't use that without really knowing the ramifications. And hopefully it's something bad. Hopefully they fucking tried to run over your mum or something. Because there's no reason why you're sleeping with your ex's best friend. It's got to be bad, you know? Oh, sleeping with your ex's best friend. Because,
I mean, for one, like, you're cheating, and then it's with the best friend. It would be bad enough, like, if it was just cheating, bad.
Yeah.
Cheating the best friend, horrible. And even if it wasn't cheating and you'd split and you slept with the best friend, also uncalled for.
Who would you be more annoyed about? Who would you be more annoyed at? Your partner or your best mate?
Oh, the friend. Because, like, they were with each other.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Who would you be more annoyed at?
I think the best friend.
I feel like maybe the best friend.
Yeah.
Because you think if they were your best mate, you'd known them a lot longer than your partner. You'd assume that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you're with your best mate for like 5-7 years. And although you love this girl, you've been with her for 3 years, but like, you know, those friendships, those bonds, if you've grown up with them and stuff, they're pretty big. You'd be like, this is, you know, because cheating is cheating, but cheating with your best mate. And because your best mate actually actively doing it as well. You're like, fuck.
Because then it's like, it's bad enough that your girlfriend obviously hates you, but then you've just realized your best friend also hates you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Just don't do that.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Yeah. Fucking hell.
You got another one?
Yeah, I've got like a few here.
Go for it. I'll let you take over.
Let me see.
I've got a few more.
All right.
Here we go.
So I'm seeing this lovely lady, and we've never talked about monogamy or anything else really for that matter. We met in Tinder literally for a hookup, but we've been seeing each other often enough for her to have caught some feelings. Probably making an assumption, like we talked about in the last episode. For the last week or two, I've been talking to my ex and she wants to get back together. So do I. How do I break it to my friends with benefit that I'm no longer available? Please keep in mind that she will probably see my Facebook and other social media. So saying, it's not you, it's me, I just need to work on myself for a little while like I usually do, isn't going to work. What should I do?
So basically, just to recap on that, so what's happened is he's got this casual thing. His ex has come back in the picture. Hey, I want to
Wants to get back with the ex.
I mean...
Just fucking tell the friends with benefit that you just don't want to sleep with her anymore.
Yeah, I don't want to sleep with you anymore.
Yeah.
Like, a good way to say it is like, you know, hey, I'm just not really feeling this anymore. Like, thanks for your time energy, effort, and enjoy the rest of your day. Like, that's it. Like, it is so natural to think these casual things will come to an end.
Especially because he said there, he is getting the impression that she may have caught feelings. Then if you think that it's got to the point where she has caught feelings, then she definitely is owed an explanation as to why you're going to split, because ghosting's not okay. And then saying, I need to work on myself is a little shite.
That's funny.
Like, absolute shite.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my opinion. So, big man, just tell the truth.
Just say it how
make
it is.
it easier for the next man who comes along to not fucking have to deal with the shit that you caused.
Pay it forward.
Yeah, pay it forward,
man.
Think of the next human who will have to deal with her trauma because you've decided to be a prick.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the way you have to think about it. You know what I mean?
Cool. So, he cheated on me on a regular basis, sometimes with my relatives. That's just a very...
Is this the toxic one again?
Yeah.
Well, what?
It's just very strange.
He cheated on me.
Sometimes with my relatives. Like,
That
sometimes. So, like a few things there, right? How many times was he sleeping with your relatives, right? And who of your relatives are sleeping with him? Who out of your family know that you're dating him and they're clapping cheeks with this lad?
It's given Sweet Home Alabama.
That is really that's really sad.
It's given South of America, Texas vibes.
South America, y'all.
That's what it's given.
That is, yeah, fuck. He cheated on me on a regular basis, sometimes with my relatives. I don't know if that's like, only sometimes though, you know, only sometimes. Like, bless him. He did try his best to just shag randomers. But sometimes, you know, it happens. It happens, you know. You slip and fall. Mum's in the kitchen baking a pie. She's wearing that dress. He's really into it, and you know,
stuck in the washing machine.
Yeah, exactly. It goes
when
from
that happens.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
exactly.
then you just kind of slip into the crevices.
Sometimes with my relatives.
I'm in the guys' team with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if like maybe he loves you so much.
He wants to spread.
He wants to spread
you
the
from
love.
all kinds of places. Yeah.
He knows
Cousins,
that you give
aunties.
him. Yeah. He knows that you're giving him, you know, the gluck gluck, but he wants to see how good your mum is, you know?
Right, shush.
Like,
I'm disgusted at this point.
You know?
That is insane, to be fair, though.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes they've cheated with
sometimes
family members, but Jesus.
Huh.
Very sad that people are out there experiencing shit like that. No wonder it's fucked.
Only sometimes. It's not all the time with the relatives.
All right.
Go on then.
My GF keeps giving me her sorry. My GF keeps giving me her unwanted opinion. It's irritating me, and now she's mad.
Just that alone. You could just leave it there, and that could just be great on its own.
It's irritating me, and now she's mad.
She just keeps fucking speaking to me, and I'm just sick of it.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so good. Fucking hell.
Here we go.
Okay.
Last story of the afternoon.
Okay.
My GF keeps giving me her unwanted opinions. It's irritating me, and now she's mad. It's been 2 hours. I just received my new pants this morning, and I really love them.
I really like where this is going.
So I'm wearing them around the apartment. It's been 2 hours. Since then, she's told me 3 times that she doesn't like them, or she feels she's not sure about the fit. I haven't asked her opinion any time. She kept making those comments when I walked in the room. The third time I told her, it's okay that you think that, but for my part, I like them. Can you please stop making the same comment every time I walk in the room with these jeans on? She became mad and said, we can't tell you anything. Then turned back to her computer and started working. Similar situation happened in the past weeks where she just repeated the same opinion over and over again without me asking. I have told her that I understood her opinion the first time she said it and that I felt repeating it was unnecessary and unpleasant. What are your thoughts? Your girlfriend needs to shut up, if I'm honest with you.
Why the fuck is she just giving you her opinion over and over again?
No, like, the whole joke's aside, though.
You just need to...
Surely if your boyfriend or your partner said, look, I get it, I understand, and you keep doing it, at this point, she must be winding him up.
Yeah. I was going to say at that point, she's just trying she's trying to roll you. She's trying to roll you.
That's the only option, because in my head, I'm like, nah. Yeah. Why are you still talking?
Yeah, exactly. If she just keeps saying the same thing over and over again, I just think it's mad that I don't think I'd get that annoyed about stuff like that.
If they kept saying the same thing over and over? Every time you wore that shirt, Lara would be like, I don't like that shirt.
That's so true. I think, though...
Like, every time you walk in the room, why are you wearing that shirt again?
Do you know what? Maybe it's just me. I think if I wore something and she was like, that's an awful shirt, it would probably, like... It would make me second guess whether it's a good shirt. I'd be like, maybe it's not a good shirt. I think if my mates did that as well. That's really bad. We're like, is it? Is it really?
Yeah, see, if any of the lads said that to me, I wouldn't care. Because
but like, no one really says that.
I wouldn't go to them for fashion advice, so I don't care about
But no one really says that, though. Like, none of my mates say that about anything I wear either.
Well, you
so
wear
for someone
very
to say
normal
that,
clothes,
yeah,
though.
it's just basic.
Yeah, you don't really go outside the box.
That's
like, you wear
true.
blue T-shirts and Jordans.
Green.
Blue T-shirt. Dark shorts, and then Nike. A pair of Jordans. Like, there's nothing to comment on.
That's so true.
You just dress normal.
Yeah.
But if I wore some, because sometimes I wear like different funky shirts and baggy trousers.
Yeah.
Like, if any of the lads said anything, I was like, I don't care.
That's very true.
You wear T-shirts and skinny jeans.
That's very true.
Don't accept the opinion of people who you wouldn't ask their advice of.
For advice. We also all wear like the same like colour shades of industry. Like all of us.
Everyone in our group goes to industry, so there's never an issue.
That's a really nice T-shirt, mate.
We comment on haircuts though. If the lads come in with a shit fade, like, a comment would be made.
That's true. And the thing is, we'd say that over and over again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I think there is a right to be annoyed.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'd be annoyed.
If I got really shit cut and the lads went on about it for you, I'd probably just laugh about it and be like, "Oh, I've got to accept this." But then again, this lad has like chosen. But this lad has chosen this item, so maybe it's different because like.
But the haircut also will fix itself after 2 weeks, whereas like
true.
The shirt's just
he's
the
chosen
shirt
it.
Or the pants.
And that's also he's chosen it. It's not the haircut's not your fault. You can sometimes go to like a shit barber.
I do think though in that situation, I mean, he's kind of said like he's already said, "Can you please not comment?" I think in that situation, look at that rain. I think in that situation, it needs to be a case of another session of open dialogue and let it be known, like, this is actually annoyed me now.
Can you stop giving me your fucking opinion?
On these pants.
I just love that so much.
It's very funny.
She just keeps giving me her opinion. I was like, is that where the story ends?
That should just end it now.
I was like, that's brilliant.
My girlfriend keeps giving me her opinion and it's irritating me, and now she's mad.
Have you got any advice for me?
Oh, God. Yo, I've enjoyed those stories.
Mate, that was fun. I like that.
Well, thank you very much, everyone, for sitting down with us and having a good time. I hope you had a good little laugh.
Yeah, we definitely did.
We are doing these episodes just to split it up because we don't want to just give you just our unqualified advice every single session.
Exactly.
It's good to also just hear what the hell is going on in the world with people's dating life, what they've been through, what's happening with them currently, and where they're going in the future. So we think it's good to add this in.
If there's any stories you want to hear, anything, any type of topic that you want us to find out about,
send them in.
Let us know.
Search
we'll
for us.
We'll put up a story, and we'll get some good insight.
Search for us and Men Know Nothing. We'll come up on Google.
Let's go.
Peace.
Stay safe.